Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be doing another Q&A with Danny Kedwell. This is the third from the series. So yeah, if you're new, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you later.
Ben, do you want to go first? Question?
Yeah. What did it mean to you to become a professional footballer?
It meant a lot, obviously, because obviously when I was younger, I loved playing football every day and watching, obviously, professional football, watching it a lot. It's always my dream, really. So to become a professional, for what I've dreamt of, it's hard work, but I managed to get there, and it was a great feeling. And I wish
Must be.
Yeah, it's a great feeling, mate. It's not easy. People think being a professional footballer is easy, but it ain't. It's actually mentally, physically draining. Do you know what I mean? It's hard work. It's a great life, but people don't see the behind the scenes stuff of how much hard work we have to put in, and the circumstances and the abuse you get off fans. And you've got to put up with all that. So yeah, it's a great life. I would never take it back. And, I wish I was young again and start again, really.
So obviously you started off with Wimbledon. Now I remember we played. I think Ebbsfleet played you in the FA Cup one time in the replay. How was your time at Wimbledon and that? Did you enjoy it and that?
Oh, it was a brilliant club, mate. It's a club that are always going to be close to me. Obviously, getting their club taken away and then had to rebuild.
Yeah.
And then me being a person that obviously got them in the back in the football league.
Yeah.
You can't actually describe how much of a dream like things like that happen in your life. Do you know what I mean? It's something like that you never dreamt of, really. Think like you do. Play football and for the love of it, but knowing what happened to them and being a part of that. And obviously being the person that scored the winning penalty.
Yeah.
But I remember that game. It was a good game. That was a replay, wasn't it? So it was live on TV. I watched it the other day. To be fair.
Yeah, I was just looking through, and I found it, and I was like, I remember that.
Yeah, I see it on YouTube. Someone sent it to me on ITV. It's on there somewhere. About 20 minutes of it. It was a bit of a mad game. Really. I never really scored at Ebbsfleet, you know. Every time I played there, I never it was one of my bogey grounds. I never, when I was at Welling and obviously played them in pre-season for Gillingham, and that was the first goal I scored there for about 8 times. Weird. Really weird. But yeah, it wasn't a good ground for me when actually playing against them.
Yeah, man.
So, what would you say is the most that you enjoyed as playing professionally?
The most, what? The club or?
The club and just like everything that you enjoyed, like playing.
I'll say there's certain years in certain times, if you know what I mean. Like there was one year at Gillingham when we obviously won the league.
Yeah.
That was a great year, and obviously Wimbledon. I had 2.5 years there, 3.5 years, and the 2 years of my second and my third year were the best. And then obviously promotion with Ebbsfleet.
Yeah.
That year. But unfortunately with Ebbsfleet, it was hard with Ebbsfleet because it was a lot of players in and out.
Yeah.
I think the year that we got promoted and the following year, my phone's gone down. So the year we got promoted and the following year when we obviously got into the playoffs in the semi-final, it was more or less the same team, and he built a team and he just added a few in here and there. So there were good 2 years then were, and then obviously after that I don't know what happened really, but I don't know. I'll say they were my best times years instead of all the time I was there, because even at Gillingham, my last year there, they treated me rubbish really. So it was Yeah, certain years, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question. Oh, what was I going to say? If you had like one inspiration for football, who would it be and why?
Who would my inspiration be?
Yeah.
I've always loved Alan Shearer since I was a kid.
Mm.
And I think I've moulded myself around
Yeah.
that sort of style of play. So just the reason why is because I first watched him when he was at Blackburn. I didn't watch him when he was at Southampton. I was a bit too young. But when he went to Blackburn and they won the Premier League and first year in it, and then obviously at Newcastle, I've always watched him and the way he is as well. He's like a nice guy. He's humble. He don't really get bad press. He just done his work on the pitch, and that's what I do. And that's how I looked up to him, really.
Yeah.
My inspiration.
Put you on then.
How are you finding lockdown at the moment?
Hard. Because obviously being a professional for so many years, like it's been since 2010. So 10 years, it's literally football every day. Do you know what I mean? And when you finish football, like now you'll probably be finishing the season. Obviously if you're in playoffs and stuff, you'll be just finishing and then I'll be going on holiday. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's the first 3 weeks I was like, oh, this is lovely. Relaxing, it was nice, just chilling with my family because I don't really see them because I'm always out football and obviously my two boys play. So like I go train, I come home, I'm home for half hour and then I'm back out the door taking them training mostly every day. So it was nice to be at home and spending time with them. But now it's like I'm getting a bit itchy feet, but obviously the season's finished, so it's going to be longer. So
yeah,
I don't think you realise how much you do love football until it's taken away.
yeah,
And that's why I feel a lot of players, especially the olden days, where they've just known football all their life, and then they retire and they end up going down a stupid road of drinking and stuff like that because they don't know how to handle general life and how life actually is out of football. Which I'm good because I've had non-league where I've worked. I've had that sort of life. And then I went into football, so I've had a bit of both. So, but I'm getting itchy feet now. I'm like, want football to hurry back quickly. I've just put Dortmund on actually. They've started today, haven't they?
yeah.
2-0.
It seemed like a reserve game. I had to turn it off. I'm getting bored because there was nothing there. I was like, this is horrendous.
Yeah.
But, it needs to hurry up. It needs. But listen, people's health are more important than football at the minute. So we just got to crack on and we get through it, mate. And there'll be some light at the end of the tunnel.
What's it? Out of all the teams you played for, who would you say what's the one you most enjoyed? Like people around the club and that.
I'd say there's Gillingham and Wimbledon, mate. Like Wimbledon was, it was run by fans.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, mate, you had a bad game, they didn't care because they just supported you. It didn't matter what result, especially like in the conference and when I was down south. But they just supported you and you go out and you talk to fans and it'd just be like, not even about football, just in general life. Like it was just such a nice club to be at. It's like run by obviously like by fans, like I said. And so it was just a great club, mate. It's so good there. And Gillingham and I had really good bonding. I knew everyone there. People I even grew up with round here. Was working there, and I knew them, and it was nice. And then obviously the last year I was there, it was a bit sour, but like with the people behind the scenes, I always got on with. So they're the two main clubs.
All right, Ben.
Out of all of your goals that you've scored, what one would you say is the best in your opinion?
Well, I'd say I've probably got two, mate. I've got one that was Wimbledon in the playoff final to score that goal, and obviously the Gillingham goal against Torquay.
Oh yeah.
To get us promoted, automatically promoted, and we won 1-0 and scoring that goal. So they were my two moments of best goals, meaning something to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The best goal I've actually scored was probably this year for havant Waterlooville. Oh, that's going to go again. Havant Waterlooville. There was two. I won at Hungerford, a volley from about 20 yards out.
Oh yeah, and then you had that free kick versus.
And the free kick, mate. The free kick was ridiculous. It reminded me a bit of. Well, it was a bit. I was obviously further out, but the free kick I scored against Whitehawk in the playoffs semis.
Oh yeah.
Where I just hit it and it just flew and even that just. It was the dip at the end. I thought it was going over, and it just dipped. So they're probably like more goals that I say they're one of my best goals I've literally scored and gone, wow, what a finish that is.
Yeah.
But the other two mean more to me because it meant something that got us promoted and obviously winning the medal. So
yeah. If you had like one team that like hated the most, or the one that would put the most stick, I think we know who that is Maidstone. I don't get why, because also I knew you was talking about this with Nathan about what's it? You missed the penalty against them, and then they're putting so much stick against you now. It's like, it was weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't get it, mate. Even to be fair, I don't know. Obviously, I played for them as well, and
yeah,
I don't know, mate. Maybe because I scored 2 penalties in a game, and then you missed that one. They just thought they'd get on the bandwagon and give you a bit, which you expect, but they've just seemed to carry it on. And to be fair, mate, it's boring. It's so boring, and it does get me up for it more than anything. If they just been quiet, you know what I mean? It'd just be, but they drive me on to do better.
Yeah.
Because the more stick I get, I just go, I'll just go and score.
Yeah, like you did against Maidstone, haven't.
Yeah, I haven't. Do you know what I mean? It's just like you couldn't script that. They was just absolutely battering me, and then my first touch I score. You know what I mean? You shut up, mate. But they, I don't know. I literally don't actually know why. Do you know what I mean? And some of the comments get really personal. Do you know what I mean? But listen, they can do it behind a phone and stuff, mate. But I've never seen them do it in the face. So
Yeah.
Well, they can do it behind the stand where they've got security guards and police.
Yeah. Ben?
I've run out of questions.
Oh. And then the last one, if you had like a team or actually no, 2 more, who would you say is like the greatest player you've played with or against? Like, you know, highest caliber.
Played with. I've had a few, mate. Like, there's a few that I could say in different circumstances that, like Johnny Main at Wimbledon, he was the best finisher I've ever seen. Matty Godden, the same.
Oh yeah, he was amazing.
But probably the best, and I think that'll probably go and play in the Prem, to be honest, would be Bradley Dack, probably.
Yeah.
Like, he was young when he first come through, when I was at Gillingham, but you could just tell the quality he had is just frightening for his age. Like, he could do anything with a ball, mate. He was just like, oh my God, who's this kid? But yeah, he'll be playing in the Prem. And then I've got John Egan, who plays for Sheffield United, centre half.
Oh yeah.
And then obviously Paolo's Tottenham's number 2. He's played quite a lot of games lately in the last couple of years with Tottenham. But yeah, they're probably Dacky and John Egan, really.
Yeah, and then finally, if you had a squad that you've played with and that, what would be like your favourite squad?
My favourite squad?
Yeah, out of like all the teams you played with, what would be your like 11?
I said it the other day. Be Paolo Gazzaniga, Barry Fuller, John Egan, Adam Barrett, Danny Jackman, and then I'd have Andy Frampton sitting. I'd have Andy Drury, Bradley Dack, Miles Weston,
Yeah.
and Matty Godden.
Yeah. And then if you had like a manager, who'd say is your favourite?
My favourite, Martin Allen.
Oh yeah, he was pretty good.
Mad Dog. Yeah, Martin, Mad Dog.
Yeah.
Just because he got the best out of me.
Yeah.
Like all the managers I've had, I had it easy. Not easy, I say. Just they let me do my own thing, like on the thingy, and he come in and just like literally turn me like completely.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a. At first, I hated him. I was like, "Who this geezer, man? What is he doing?" But then, after a few months, I realised what he was doing, and the fitter I was, and how fit, how fit I was, and just in general my play and stuff like that. I was like, "Bloody hell, he's changed me!" Like, and then after that, once he got to where he wanted me to be, he was brilliant with me. And that just after him, mate, it just prolonged and and I just used his advice all through the years.
Yeah.
And yeah.
What did you say?
Wait, me?
Oh no, I thought Danny was saying something.
No. I was just saying that's it. That was Martin Allen, yeah.
So yeah, thank you, Danny, for coming on here.
Thanks, mate.
And yeah, this is going to be the end of the video. If you're new, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, see you later.